Good evening, folks. Here I am at Riverview. I'm back to photograph that tree right there under some really interesting lighting.
Chiaroscuro
Lighting, to be exact. Chiaroscuro lighting was developed by Leonardo da Vinci back in the Renaissance days, and Caravaggio, he used that technique a lot. And it's just where bright light is used to emphasize subjects within painting, to make it stand out from a really, really dark background. It's got a very theatrical kind of feel to it. Film in movie industry, the early German Impressionists used it a lot. Film noir films in Hollywood adopted it. Films like Citizen Kane or The Third Man, so you could always check those out too. So anyways, I'm photographing this tree that's behind me, as you can see, and I'm just waiting for the light to get a little bit warmer. The light is hitting the tree right now, and I'm just waiting for a little trail to come along a shaft of light to come along, hopefully, like I saw yesterday. But hey, it's the next day, so things could be different. I've got my Nikkor 210 on. Guys, you saw me switch out the 8x10 back for the 4x5 back. So I'm going to take some meter readings and just be ready for it to happen. Hopefully it's going to happen. I think it's starting to happen. I better get a move on. Excuse me. So I'm using HP5, and I normally shoot that at an ISO or an EI of 250. And I'm probably going to take a reading off that one tree over here. This one right here. I'll probably place that reading on zone 3. Okay, let's do that. Let's take a reading off of that tree. It's a little bit tricky to do that. Got quarter of a second at 8.5. And this lens starts at f5.6, which is really nice. So if I take a reading of the sunlight on the tree, it's a 5-stop difference. Wow, perfect. So zone 3 for the tree, 5-stop difference, zone 8 for the highlight. We're looking at a normal subject brightness range, or luminance, whatever you want to call it. Subject brightness range. Okay, so quarter of a second. Okay, so we'll put a quarter of a second at f8.5, and we'll put that on zone 3, 11.5, 16.5. So I could probably shoot it at f16.5 and get good depth of field, but I'm going to go to half a second at 22.5. Close the shutter. Guess I'll just stick some film in the back while I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm going to show you where the light's going to come through. This is the light, the band of sunlight. So it's got to come through there, which it almost is, and it's going to go. Here's the shaft of light along the ground, right up to the tree, and it's starting to happen. So I gotta get with the camera and get the picture going here. I'll talk to you guys in a second. It's a fleeting moment. Lighting's staying the same. Yeah, I think I'll take one now. Nice and calm, nice, perfect conditions. I think for this one, I'm going to place my shadow reading on zone 2, so that's 1 stop less. But I think I'll leave the aperture where it is. Just put the shutter speed to a quarter of a second. And let's take one. That means ooh, mosquitoes have found me, the little buggers. Little buggers, and I forgot my mosquito repellent. So that means if I've placed my shadow reading on zone 2 and we've got a 5-stop difference, that puts the sunlit tree on zone 7, so I have to give n+1. The light is still kind of interesting though. But it's pretty much off of the trunk of the tree, so I think I'm 6 sheets of film. Be very careful taking it off of this reel. Pretty surprised how easy film went on.